Here we go, here we go, we back. We back again. What up, world? It's Caps and Flaco installment number. Lord knows, because we got so many that we didn't even.
Well, you know, let's not number them just yet. I mean, we'll number them in the description. But I'll go by the name of Caps. It's my little brother Flaco.
Good.
We about to give another little news and review. The EP.
EP.
We are rating.
We're in the EP
today,
era.
that we are reviewing.
Yeah, man.
Has caught in quite the fanfare.
It really has.
There's been a lot of.
It really has.
A lot of things going on around it. Mm-hmm. And if you don't know who I'm speaking of, we speaking about the Pusha T.
King Push.
The King Push. The King Crack Pusher. Cocaine.
Let it be
smuggler.
known. Let it be known as he's let it be known for 16 years.
Be known. 16 joints he's given us. 16 years. Nah, but all joking aside, man, one of the dopest, illest lyricists that are out there. Mm-hmm. You know, he normally doesn't disappoint with his material. So again, we're gonna break it down to the format. 4 food groups. We're going with lyrics, lyrical content,
structure,
or EP, and the beats.
Beats, baby.
Because you know the beats make the world go round.
Oh yeah.
So, without further ado, since it is an EP, we're going to let Flock lead the way here.
Okay. We'll just go with the intro, because you know,
Correct.
It doesn't make any sense for us to pick our favorites because, shit, they're technically all our favorites. So
Well, we only got 7 to pull from.
It's only, you know, it's only so much we can work with, so here we go. Oh, if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Shit can get litter than lit, boy. You don't take these type of risks, boy. Cause this boy been throwing that D like rich, boy. You miss, boy.
Hey.
Now, hold up. But I just want to just clarify with that one line in itself there real quick. Like, you don't take these types of risks, boy. Cause this boy been throwing that D like rich, boy. Now, if you remember that hit, throw some D's on that bitch.
Kanye got stacks, y'all already know that.
So it's like, it's so ill how he spun that and threw the, you know, shout out to, you know, Rich Boy, like his wordplay. Because one thing, let's just keep it clear, the lyrical content when it comes to Pusha T will always be the same. He is a drug dealer, an amazing drug dealer, the best drug dealer ever.
16 years.
16 years and counting, apparently. Holla. I don't know, like, I mean.
Holla, he's out there.
He's been talking about selling drugs longer than he probably was selling drugs. But
well, we don't know that. We don't know that.
Well,
we don't know that for sure.
Then the police and VA suck ass.
Yeah, but maybe he's still. I mean, listen, Buju Banton caught a bid like 20 years into his career, and he's doing time forever.
That's true. Well, Push, I hope you don't end up in that situation. And that's probably why you're fighting for reform, just in case your ass gets.
Yo, shout out to you, man, because you know that's a serious issue in this country.
Word up. So I mean, you're pushing for a positive thing, even though you're pushing a negative shit in your lyrics. But ain't nobody's perfect, right?
Nope.
But
if you know.
If you know, you know. That's just to start the album out. So on to the next.
I thought it was a good song to start the album.
Oh, hell yeah. Nah, it was a tough intro.
Way to set the table.
Tough intro. Track 2, the games we play.
They say this is the drug money your ex nigga claim he makes to all of my young niggas. I am your ghost in your rave. This is my purple tape. Save up for rainy days.
Alright, time out. Woo! Especially for us, even that line. I am your ghost in your rave. Save up for purple tape. Like,
what?
If you're from the 90s and you're Wu fan, like Raekwon and
no,
shit.
I'm putting to you like this. Like, if you don't know what that album is, you're in the wrong business, bro. Seriously, man.
True that.
He was just in an interview and he said that this album to him, this EP, is his purple tape. Which is crazy that he referenced it in this EP.
Seriously.
Second track.
Seriously.
Just bars on bars.
I mean, this is for my bodybuilding clients moving weights. Yeah. So we know it's another drug-related, analogy, but meanwhile he's like trying to make it out to be like your weight lift and moving weight, but the weight meaning it's just it's just so.
Listen, this is not for like those who don't know how to comprehend what wordplay is. You know, like this is
wordplay at its finest.
This is not for you.
It's wordplay at its finest. The content is always going to be the same, but one thing he does deliver is a different way to hit you with it. It's always coming in another angle.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's the one thing you appreciate. You know, you sit there and you think about, oh my God, here you go promoting the drugs again. But let me hear how you gonna do it though this time. It's a bittersweet pill, man. But it's hip hop, and we were raised in these gutter streets of New York City, Brooklyn, and Harlem, and lower East Side, Lower West Side, and Chelsea, and it was ugly out here, and we're very fortunate to to be alive today, and you know, and shit. It's reminiscent.
Yeah, nah, it definitely hits home. That's for sure, man.
Shout out to our family that took care of us and made sure that we were from boys to men.
Absolutely.
Throughout those hard times. So, all right. So this is track number 3, Hard Piano. I believe it's featuring Rick Ross, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a very good storytelling track by Push. I really did like the feature that he put on here.
Yeah, Ross was clean. Ross was. It was seeming like Ross at his finest. You know what I mean? Like you want to push a track, you better. You ain't coming with no.
Nah, you can't be coming with no bullshit.
You ain't coming with no BS. Sure. So he definitely came correct.
The war halls on my wall paint a war story. Had to find other ways to invest, cause you rappers found every way to rule and protect.
All right, now hold up, cause I had to look that up. And this is what dope MCs do, especially back in the day. You sitting there like, what? Had to find other ways to invest, cause you rappers found every way to ruin pets, right? So sitting there like, what the fuck? What did he like? What the hell is that? Come to find out, Paquettes is a Swiss watch company, and apparently 2013, I guess the hip hop industry got wind of it, and so everybody, I don't know. I this first time really hearing about it, but apparently rappers been talking about those watches in their verses, and their stock went up. So essentially, Push is trying to say like, oh, you motherfuckers, bum ass motherfuckers is hip to the shit now, so therefore the value ain't
what it's gonna be.
Value ain't what it was.
That's wild.
Before y'all, so it's like an ill little shot at
of course
the competitors and whatnot, which is like, but it's that wordplay, man, and just
the way he ties it in. I mean, Daytona. I mean, the name of the EP is the class of the Rolex watch.
Itself, right,
the highest end one.
All right, so we're gonna hit up "Come Back, Baby," which is I think my favorite track.
Yeah.
Maybe. I just fuck that.
All my dope boys, we like kinfolk. Be more burn spoon, DC glass pipe, VA sit bells, out that trap life.
Now hold up, cause we're gonna take y'all to school here real quick again. If you know, you know. But the DMV, so basically, be more burnt spoons. So that's the heroin epidemic out there.
Boom.
DC glass pipe, the crack epidemic out there.
Boom.
VA sent bales. I don't know. I didn't even know this, but the restriction on marijuana out in Virginia is crazy. So they would basically brick the marijuana, and it looked like bales of hay. So that's the bales aspect about that trap life.
You like getting the education today.
Nah, cause I mean it's gonna be
getting the education today.
When you sit there and hear about VA sent bales, initially I thought like bail money, like VA, cause it's DMV. So I thought initially, but then I had to do the homework. And I was like, oh shit, because they gotta traffic it in bulk because their laws are so stringent on marijuana out there versus, I mean, they're legalizing that ish everywhere, and meanwhile, so to me that's crazy, but I mean, probably it's not as, stringent as it used to be, but which is like also one of my favorite, why this is probably like my favorite track on the album, especially when I sat there and figured out like, what the hell's a fucking bail?
Bail? How much?
Bail, like they bailing? Like, okay, all right, bail.
Like, what the hell is going on out here?
So, man, but on to the next, this dude is just ridiculous.
I think this next track is probably my favorite.
This is yours, right?
Here
we go.
I mean, on the EP.
Santeria.
The three of y'all too accessible. Seen all the wrong moves, watching the untouchables. We don't do vegetables, niggas get flatlined.
Yo.
We don't do vegetables, niggas get flat.
Yo.
We don't do vegetables, niggas get flatlined. Welcome on beef. Because we welcome on beef because we don't do vegetables.
Because who eats veggies when you got beef? He's definitely a rewind factor type guy.
Man, you gotta rewind it.
Those are the type of folks that we was raised on listening to,
Gotta rewind it.
It kind of like just raised the bar for everybody else to be on their shit.
Yep. Alright, on to the next, man. I mean, it just keeps going, but I'm trying to hit you with our favorite joints. Tidbits.
Listen, just a little tidbit.
Make sure to comment your favorite bars and call us up like, yeah, this one over your head, which you probably didn't.
You know what I'm saying? We're just giving you a few. We're just giving you a few.
Alright, on to the next. What would Meek do?
Angel on my shoulder, what should we do? We do. Devil on the other, what would me do? Papa Willie tell the judge the Acanelli. Middle.
I don't know. What more can you say? Papa Willie tell the judge Acanelli, put it in your mouth.
Yeah, there you go. Classic wedding song, bar mitzvah.
Yep.
Birthday jam.
Middle finger out the ghost screaming Machiavelli.
You know what that was? You know what that's about? At that little House of Blues incident, he poked his head out of one of them cars and told Big to give the middle finger to the bad boy crew. So that's like a whole story and a whole legendary beef as well.
All right. And last but not least, the infamous infrared. We all know about infrared.
Drake, don't do it no more, bro.
Yeah, Drake, just leave it alone. Leave it alone, Drake.
The lyric penning equal to Trump's winning. The bigger question is how the Russians did it. It was written like Nas, but it came from Quentin.
And on that, give me a rating, man. Out of a possible 5, how do you rate this EP? It's only 27 minutes.
4.
You're giving it a 4.
I got to. I didn't want to. And I'm mad because also knowing that Kanye shut him down and said like no, only 7, and it's only 7 that Kanye produced. But the thing about it is like as dark and gritty and melodic as it is, it was just so cohesive. It was just like, it was a perfect 7 to pick married within itself. From beginning, middle, and end. It's a very abrupt beginning, middle, and end, but it was like seamless. And there's just no holes. There's no loose ends. This shit's just lean. There's no excess fat in this thing at all. So, and just over and over again, because we had time with it. Like had we reviewed this like immediately last Friday,
Right.
I might have given it like a 3. But we had time with it, and I kept listening, and I kept playing, and I kept going back, cross-referencing and things like that, and then shit just kept growing on me. So
Flock is giving it a 4. It's highest rating.
that is my highest.
This is his highest rating so far.
I think so.
Listen, lyrics, production, top notch. Album structure, dope as hell. It all fits in. Album content is where I'm gonna always have a problem with it.
With Pusha.
Not because what he says isn't dope as fuck or isn't layered or doesn't have the rewind factor.
Right.
That is, you're always gonna get that in it.
Right.
My issue with him is always gonna be the balance in his songs.
Right.
You also have to.
A tiger can't change its stripe.
Tiger cannot change his stripe. For a lot of you young heads out there following the culture, he is like a living time capsule
Of an era?
with the way he story tells, his subject matter.
Yep.
And it's not like the subject that he's talking about aren't relevant now because he's heavily into the politics as far as drug related reform.
Yep.
You know, trying to change the laws. These are things that are still affecting the community. So like he's actually a living time capsule and not a relic, and he's still able to tell vivid stories about this dark area of our culture, not just hip hop, just in general. So for me, I'm gonna give the EP a 4 as well. I'm gonna give it a 4 as well. It's superb. It's one of the best listens of the year. There's a couple of guys to me that kind of like influence pretty much, you know, Big L. I hear a lot of Big L and him, the way he breaks down, you know, his painting, what he's trying to do.
It's so clear.
And the other guy that I'm kind of leaning towards is Cool G Rap, because Cool G Rap is one of the best storytellers out there, and he was embodied that type of subject matter. You know, being from Left Rack City in the 80s, you know, the 80s to the early 90s. You know, 4, 5, 6 would be the album that I feel like would be kind of like the top, middle, and end, the way it came together. You know, the Big L, his second album, The Big Picture. I wish Big L was alive to have seen that album like really come into fruition and be finished up and formatted, because that also has some relevance to this EP. You know, so I think like, you know, sometimes it'll be one person that you can really dig in. I think
actually,
this
happy birthday to Big L was last week Tuesday.
Yeah, last week Tuesday, I believe. Yo, shout out to Big L, man.
Yeah, man.
We still love and miss you, man.
Yeah,
you were one of the great talents that, you know, we never got to see to the fullest potential. I mean, we always knew how nice you were, you know, with the pen work. You know, I mean, again, y'all youngins, you get a chance, go check that man out, man. Google him and just listen to that material. Shout out to Cool G Rap as well.
Yep.
You are a legend. You are definitely in my top 10 to ever do it. So yeah, that's the comparison I would make. That's all when they reminisce. Little comparison.
All right. Now it's time for the spoon fed in the secret session, and today we're gonna hit you with
one of the best kept secrets. If you know who it is, I give you all the props in the world. If you don't know, we're going with my man Bobby Fino, and the name of the jam is A Friend, a Fan of Kids.
But you can call me back, nigga. Remember when I had your back, nigga? In fact, I think you owe me a few. You ain't holding me down. What kind of Hollywood shit has got a hold of you now?
Shout out to the Natty, where he's from. Shout out to the Natty. Bobby Fino, make sure you check out that single.
A Friend, a Fan, a Kid.
Make sure you check out that album as well. It's fire.
Support us too, damn it.
Support us too by liking.
It's a good thing we got going on here.
By liking, sharing,
and subscribing.
Absolutely.
Hit
commenting.
That little bell down on the bottom. Make sure you know.
Absolutely. Leave a comment, man. Feedback. Hit us on the gram.
Let us know your favorite bars on all these things that we're posting. Your favorite songs.
Yeah.
Albums you would like us to review.
Absolutely.
Most important. Don't bring no. This is a positive hip hop show. Bring whoever. We will find a diamond in the rough.
Absolutely.
There will be a positive set.
Again.
Nobody's getting less than a 1.
Hey, listen.
We're
not gonna do that. We're gonna give you a strong 2. You feel me? Because nobody should get less than a 2, man. Like that's just me.
They better not. Well, I mean, unless they make us review something, then.
No, I'm just saying, like if you again
satanic.
Listen. If you have a best kept secret you want to hit us up with, man, let us know, man.
Hell yeah, for the singles, let us know.
Reach out. We're very accessible through the social media, man.
Instagram, Twitter,
not Facebook.
Caps and Flaco, not Facebook. I don't know something.
Caps and Flaco on Instagram, Caps and Flaco on Twitter. You can hit Flaco on his Unlucky page. You can hit Caps on his Caps and VP music page. And on that note, stay blessed.
To the next episode.
We out.